First principles. This is the sixth discussion. Now y equals to sine square x. So y plus delta y is sine square x plus delta x. Delta y is minus y, which is sine square x. Sine square x plus delta x minus sine square x. This I can take as a, this I can take as b, and we'll go with this formula: sine square a minus sine square b, sine of a plus b and sine of a minus b. If it is cos square minus cos square, only an extra minus sign is coming. So it's minus sine of a plus b and sine of a minus b. So what it will become is sine of x plus delta x plus x into sine of x plus delta x minus x. This becomes sine of 2x plus delta x into sine of delta x. If you have been watching all the videos, by now I'm sure you would have got the confidence that you have got the answer. So by delta x, I'll write the delta x here, limit delta x tends to 0, limit delta x tends to 0. This goes off as 1. So this is sine 2x plus 0, which is nothing but sine of 2x. The very same thing for the cos square, but as the formula is involving a minus sign, so the answer will come to be negative, or in other words, you will get dy by dx is minus sine 2x. And if you still do not get this, then you can give me a call or a mail. Some questions normally come like this also: y equal to sine 3x or sine ax, and many of the students just do not attempt the problem because they know that they have done only y equal to sine x. They haven't done 3x, so there could be something different. Trust me, all the problems are based on the same fundamental: increase the y by delta y. This is sine of 3, x will become delta x. X increases, so delta y is sine of 3x plus 3 delta x basically. So delta y is sine of 3x plus 3 delta x minus y. Y is sine 3x, so this is sine a minus sine b, so this is 2 cos 3x plus 3 delta x plus 3x, taking this as a, this as b, into sine 3x plus 3 delta x minus 3x. So this becomes 2 cos 6x plus 3 delta x into sine of 3 delta x. Here finally I'll divide by delta x. Delta y by delta x is 2 cos 6x plus 3 delta x into sine 3 delta x divided by delta x. Limit delta x tends to 0, limit delta x tends to 0. I can make out that 3 delta x is here, so this must be 3 delta x, or in other words, multiplying to both sides by by 3. So 0 into 3 is 0, 3 into delta x is 3 delta x. I must have a 3 here, so I do not have to bother much. I'm dividing and multiplying dividing by 3, so that this exactly comes to the formula: sine limit theta tends to 0, sine theta by theta is 1. Theta is 3 delta x here. Now all this go off 3 delta x, sine 3 delta x by delta x. This quantity goes off as 1, and this 3 is there. In fact, this comes from here. In other words, let me just take this 3 out. So this is 2 cos 6x plus 3 delta x into 3 into limit 3 delta x tends to 0, sine of 3 delta x by 3 delta x. This guy goes off as 1, and here delta x is 0. 3 into 0 is 0. Cos 6x plus 0, so this becomes 2 into 3 is 6. In fact, 6 cos 6x plus 0, and this is 6 cos 6x. So once you are following the process that it is, if it is y is tan of 3x, or let me say ax, do not worry, just continue. Y plus delta y is tan of ax plus delta x. Some students attempt to write like this, but when it is 2x and x is increased by 2, it's not 2x plus 2, it's 2 times x plus 2. So x is increasing, and then delta y and all that. Once this step is done, all the steps are waiting. This is algebra. Here it may take more space, but this is the first step. Second step is coming from the first step. Third step will automatically come from the second step. So if you are following each and every step properly, you do not have to panic at all. Hope this first principle I convince you up to some extent. If still there is any confusion or anything, please give me a mail or a call so that I'll put the videos once again.